Hey y'all, Dennis here, Muddy Water Search and Recovery. And I wanted to jump on here real quick and kind of discuss a couple things. Number one being the little extended period of absence on YouTube. My truck, as some of you know, my truck broke down on me and I have been working to get that fixed. It's drivable. I finally got to drive it to work today, so that was cool. But that's been kicking my backside. But Alex has also been feeling under the weather the last few days, so please keep him in your thoughts and prayers that he gets to feeling better soon. I have had several cases come in over the last several days, and I will be getting those out to you guys as soon as I can. Hopefully by the end of this weekend, I have all of that out for you guys, as well as some updates in other cases. Those of you who have been reaching out with information on some cases, or you have cases you want us to look at, thank you very much for reaching out. Please continue to do so. And the phone number I always put video description. That is my personal cell phone number. If you do call that number and I do not answer, please leave me a voicemail. Let me know who you are, what case you're calling about, contact phone number, and I will get back with you as soon as possible. Most of our team, as most of you know, we work full-time jobs to support our families. So Monday through Friday, 7 to 3:30, I'm at work. If it's slow, I can answer the phone, but if we're in the middle of something, unfortunately, I cannot. So please leave a message. I will get back to you as soon as possible. And I want to clear it with Alex first, but I would like to go ahead and start adding Alex's phone number to that as well. Give you guys a couple different options to call. And if one of us doesn't answer, maybe the other one is available and they can. If it is an emergency type of conversation, if it is information to a case that you feel is that relevant, please contact law enforcement first, give them that information, and then contact us. While there are some benefits to being a volunteer team that's not law enforcement, there are some things, especially when it comes to the investigation, that's vital that has to be law enforcement. And it does work better and hold more weight if it comes from an actual source and not secondhand. So if it is vital information, please make sure you get that to law enforcement. If you are uncomfortable doing that, by all means, you can still get that out to us and we can get that to them. We just want to make sure law enforcement is getting information that's vital to these cases and doing everything we can to help bring them home. And I do want to say this, if somebody contacts me and says, hey, I believe this location could be where so-and-so is, I've gotten this to law enforcement, we're not going to wash our hands of it and step back. We're still going to continue to do what we can to get in to do that search. And at that point, that may mean reaching out to law enforcement, confirming with them, offering our services, doing that working relationship, because we don't want to jeopardize their investigation. And at the same time, we want to make sure that property is being checked. So just a little tidbit there. As you see in the title, I mentioned spring break. Spring break is upon us. And I bring this up for a couple different reasons. Number one is to ask everybody to please be aware of your surroundings. We have seen such a huge uptick in missing persons cases. Just recently, a lady was found in a hotel that had been missing for quite some time. I haven't looked for updates this afternoon, but the last updates I got on this, They were investigating to see if it was human trafficking or if she had met somebody who ended up not letting her leave type of thing. But, it's very concerning. So please be aware of your surroundings. If you're alone, try to have a friend with you, know who's around you, know your exits, and just be aware. Everybody, myself included, it's easy for us to get the mindset that it's not going to happen to us. But I can pretty much guarantee you that every single person that has gone missing also felt that it couldn't happen to them. So please do not use that as a crutch. It can happen to anybody, regardless of age, size. What we're seeing, nothing's off the books here. So please be aware of your surroundings, be safe, and enjoy spring break. The other reason I bring this up, spring break, you get a lot of people out in boats, whether it's skiing or tubing or fishing. This is geared more toward the fishermen, but it goes to anybody that's around a body of water. If you do see something you believe could be a vehicle or anything suspicious, please notify law enforcement. If you're still unsure of it and you don't really want to notify them, please at least reach out to us. It would help if you could get the coordinates of that location, but at least a detailed description of the location where you are seeing this. And we will jump in on that and get this checked out and cleared and make sure it's not a vehicle. And more importantly, make sure a missing person isn't attached to that. Whether it be us going out to the location and searching, if we know another team in the area, they would go out and search. OK Diver, one that we played phone tag back and forth quite a bit, but this is Blue Diver out of Texas. And if need be, we would contact law enforcement and say, hey, we've had this come in. This area needs sonar. It needs someone to look at. But we would try to get on that ourselves or call in another team that we know to get that cleared and know for certain it would be documented, filmed, and we'd be able to show you what is or is not there. So definitely keep your eyes open. I mentioned human trafficking just a bit ago. Anytime that it's a holiday or there's a big event, there is a huge uptick in human trafficking. So please be aware of your surroundings. Be safe. If you have children with you, make sure you're keeping your eye on them. Teach them stranger danger at the very least. Be safe. With that, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. We're fixing to head to Brantley, my son's school, for parent-teacher conference night. So we will be back to regular schedule soon. This Sunday night live feed is still in the air. We will have to let you know for sure one way or the other. But thank you guys for being here. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, like the video, leave a comment. If you're new to the channel, please leave a comment and tell us, where you're watching from, what state or what country. I do know we've got multiple people from other countries who do watch these videos. And again, thank you very much for being here. Many of you have let me know that you miss our live feeds because the time difference between us and you and where you're at, but you come back in and you watch them later and get caught up. Thank you very much. We appreciate all of you. If you are in another country and you have a missing person, I don't see us traveling to other countries to do a search, but if you're needing assistance or guidance in getting a search set up, for that person in that other country, please don't hesitate to reach out, and we will do everything that we can to help you with that. So, guys, with that, until next time, all of you be safe, enjoy spring break, and we will see you guys down the road.